All right, today just gonna do a little BFR, hit a little side pressure stuff, do a little reverse curls from triceps. I want to show you all that. I also want to talk about some different things. I want to talk about performance enhancing drugs and just the different aspects of that are on my mind. Maybe they're on your mind. So let's get into this. All right, so I got a real light weight here. I'm not gonna tell you how light because it's embarrassingly light. You see all these other guys doing BFR. They're doing BFR with my normal workout weight. Oh, no, that hurts. Oh, so I got that Supermax coming up. And it's about 3 weeks out now. So I'm not gonna be doing any hard pulling or heavy practices. Just all gonna be BFR and recovery, hoping my wrist heals up a little bit better and maybe my elbow a little bit there. But I think the elbow thing is just a warm-up thing. Once I get it warmed up, it seems to do better. So I want to talk about, there's a lot of talk online always about performance enhancing drugs, steroids, HGH, whatever you're going to talk about. And I think what comes down to is what are you willing to do to be at that top, and also how far are these things going to take you? Right, for me, if I could start on all the steroids now, and in my age, which is probably why they're not so attractive to me right now. I think in my age, it's not gonna propel me any further than I think my peak can be right now. But if I was 20 years younger, if I was in my 30s, say I just turned 30, 35, getting into the sport, been in the sport for 4 or 5 years, and I see some guys that I think I could beat that are at the top, and maybe getting some of the good stuff helps me get the recognition I'm looking for, or gets me to the top, pushes me to that next level. Now, I'm not talking about going for 10 to 8 on a state level. I'm talking about going from state level to national, state level to East versus West type stuff. That world stage and international stage and national stage, where maybe it makes a difference. Maybe it makes a difference on my bottom line as far as endorsements, or definitely with money. Money comes involved, but fame and notoriety and all that too. That's all really attractive to people. It's attractive to me. I mean, it would be nice to be internationally famous. Yeah, see, the elbow already feels better. Yeah, it's feeling a little better there. See, I just need to warm up. Got to remember that for the Supermax, warm up the elbow. So, but how many of y'all think that you could take that next step? So the next guy on your run, let's say there's a national guy, top 5 national guy. How many of you think that your involvement in PEDs is going to get you there? I look at the top 5 guys in the supers, and I look at the top 20 guys, and I could take, like I said, all of them, all the steroids, all the PEDs and whatnot, and I'm not going to get there. But I know my limitations at this point, and that's the only way you can justify it or rectify it in your mind and not go nuts. So I enjoy the sport for the competition, for the people. for the motivation it gives me to keep working out and keep training. So for that, for me, it has to be enough. I don't think I'm gonna be that good. I'm gonna keep training, keep trying, keep getting stronger. I'm stronger than I was when I started. Me today destroys me 4 years ago when I started. Or 2 years ago, or probably last year. But, and now let's say you've taken that road. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to do the illegal stuff? Are you willing to risk jail time? I mean, there's a lot of people that do it. I know a lot of guys that are willing to, justify in their mind that this is important to them. So, I don't know. I don't think the illegal thing really, I think that's what stops me sometimes, or may have stopped me in the past. And when I was doing heavy lifting and getting into powerlifting and stuff like that, I think the illegality of it all may be what stopped me. It definitely wasn't the idea that I think that PEDs are cheating or anything like that. But I think that the legality of getting in trouble, that's always kind of frightened me. So what do you think? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to take that step? You see a lot of guys, even on the lower tier guys, they're showing up all swole or way bigger than they were 6 months ago. Some of them covered in back knee. It's not a secret that what's going on. But are you willing to do that for a chance at being better regionally? Or where does it stop? Where does your motivation go? So if I could tell you, I guarantee you'll be top 5 in North America. Are you willing to do it then? If I say you'll be top 5 state of Texas, you can do it then. You'll be able to beat everybody at your club. You're gonna make it then. I think if I was young enough, to be honest, if somebody said you could be number 1 in the state, I would explore every possible PED I could take. And it's not an easy way out. If you have to do it smart, you'll rupture something, break something. I mean, you look at all the injuries there are in the sport already. And you add that increased muscle strength, that automatic muscle strength to it, and it just gets worse. So, I guess the bottom line is, the way I feel about it is, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If you're not willing to do it, just accept where you're gonna be in the sport, and just realize most people aren't going to reach that upper echelon. Even the super gifted guys, even the guys with all the possible natural gifts, whether it's hand, height, levers, whatever, you're probably not going to hit as high as you could if you stepped up. And not stepped up, but if you took that next step and went down the PED route. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is it worth it? Like I said, where's it worth it for you? State, regional, national, world? If I can guarantee you a spot at East versus West, will you be willing to take it? All right, I think that's all I've got to say. It's been a big conversation on a lot of the arm wrestling forums for a long time, and just popped in my head. I want to talk to you guys about it. And if the opportunity comes up, and y'all want to send me stuff. No, I'm just kidding. All right, that's it for now, and I'm going to keep going with my workout. I'll talk to you later.